Mic testing, mic testing. Hello guys. Yeah, I hope you guys can actually hear what I'm talking about. So, is the sound clear? Can you see me? Can you see the questions? Yeah, cool then. Yeah, today we will discuss about the Modern Math 2019 paper 1 here. So yeah, I was so surprised today still have so many of you actually come here to join, because today is a Christmas Eve, right? I guess a lot of you like already go out celebrates, and yeah, great to see all of you here. Yeah, we have about 70 students here today, and some of my masterclass students as well. Yeah, you can see they have some special sign for their name there and different color. Yeah, those are my masterclass student. Yeah, they are just like so hardworking. All right, so yeah, all of you are hardworking definitely. Whoever today come to a live class one is definitely are the very hardworking student. Yeah, and thanks for Elwing Math as well. Yeah, the Elwing Math is my moderator, so make sure you all don't say any rude words, or else maybe he will like ban you or what. Yeah, he will just help me to monitor the chat room over there. Alright, so anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed the class today. So let's begin today. I guess it's about 1 hour and 1.5 hours, depends, because yeah, modern math normally I can discuss until quite fast. If you have any step you don't understand, yeah, do let me know. I can slow it down for you. So yeah, let's begin. Alright. So yeah, he lagged for a while. 做啊. Okay. Alright, let's start from the first question first. Yeah, which of the following number are when round off correct to two significant figures and three significant figures will give you the same answer? Now this one you can do manually, or you can just ask the calculator do for you. Or of course I will just show you the calculator skill first. You go to the shift menu. You go to the shift menu. Why it doesn't happen? Yeah, you will see something is called number format. Alright, so significant figures basically are 2. SCI stands for significant figure. You go for 2 here. And then you want to choose how many significant you want. So in this case, let's say I want 2 here. Then I choose a 2. I type a 2 there. Then I just key in all like my answer in A759. Then the calculator will round off to me. If you do not know how to read this, then you just need to do the shift ENG until it 10 power of 0. Then you know this one is basically round for two single figure is 0.028. Okay, so same idea for 0.8094. I type enter. Then the calculator will round off to me. If you can't read this one, shift ENG until 10 power of 0. That means this one is 0.81. So like 10952. You type enter. Okay, this is power positive, then you type ENG until power 0 can already. So this one is 111000. So 50896. You type enter. This is power positive, right? Type ENG, no need shift it. Shift when power is negative. So this is 51000. So if I want to check when it is 3 significant figure, I go to the number format, go to number 2 here, and then I type 3. Then I key in the same thing, 0.02759. And then yeah, shift ENG. So this one obviously is not the same with the 0.028, right? So I will skip this one. Then another one is 8094. I type enter. Alright, this one shift ENG. So it is not the same also, right? So I will just skip this one. Wait for a while. I have an important call. Come back in a short while. Yeah, actually, it's my mom calling me. Yeah, I thought he has some important things, but it's fine. He just want to like buy lunch for me, but I already have my lunch, so it's fine. Let's continue. So yeah, so B is not the same. So 10952, you had type enter, and then I go ENG. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? So I obviously I know answer is C, but let's try about the last one. 896 here. Yeah, this one I type ENG. So you realize they are not the same number, isn't it? Yeah, this is one of the way yeah, you can use the calculator to do it. And then make sure you change your calculator back to the normal. Shift menu again. Go to the number format, choose number 3, and then here you choose 1 or 2, it doesn't matter, just do 1 normally. Okay, so if you want to learn it manually, actually it's quite easy. Like 2 significant figures, right? Example for this number, right? We count from the beginning for first one, the second one, then I draw a line here. So this one I will round off, right? So I have 1 1 0 0 0. If 3 significant figures, right? Then I count 1 2 3. I draw a line. This is 5 or more than 5. We need to add 1, right? If I add 1 for 9, I still get 11, right? Then I add the 0 0. This is the reason why they will get the same result. Alright, so I love the Omega Grids letter chair. Yeah, I love it too. So since next week New Year Eve also will be in, yeah, normally New Year Eve, like any big days, because yeah, maybe I need to go out tonight. So yeah, so I just like make our class earlier today got class. Yeah, today is a public class. The master class will be tomorrow and Saturday, but tomorrow class I might change to the Sunday, but I will update to the community tab later after this class. So you just like stay tuned over there. I will give you a vote. You want to have class for my master class student? You want to have class at tomorrow afternoon, like 2 to 4, or you want to have it on Sunday? Yeah. Sunday, maybe I need to do afternoon as well, because Sunday night I have another appointment. Yeah, I will just update at the community tab, so you're chill. So no worry. Okay, let's go to the question number 2 here. You celebrating Christmas, teacher? Yeah, definitely I celebrate Christmas. So okay, into the one single number, depend if you want to use a calculator also can. 2.78. Normally I type this number and then straight away type -6. Alright, then I have this. If I want to change it into the number like this is power negative, right? I can do shift ENG until it get power 0. Do you see how I do it? Basically, I just key in the question, and then if this is power negative, I do shift ENG until I get the 0. Yeah, just because I'm blocking the calculator, so you might not see the ENG button. But you have the calculator, you should know there's an ENG button just slightly above the 8 there. Okay, so yeah. So let's see how many 0 we have. 2 4 6. 2 4. Answer is B, right? Yeah. Yeah, because when a lot of students, when I say shift ENG, they're just like wondering, because my camera actually blocking the camera, so you cannot see what I type there. But definitely they have a ENG button. Let's see, I have some old model here. Yeah, I'm not sure you can see or not. Do you see a ENG button here? I hope you can. Yeah, there's an ENG button here. This button. Is it this button? No, this button. Yeah. When power is positive, then you do ENG. When power is negative, then you do shift plus the ENG. Then you can, yeah, the calculator will change it to the decimal number you want. Okay, so okay, let's move on to number 3. Okay, number 3 will be a little bit tricky. Yeah, you must be very careful. Okay, so basically, a sphere with a radius of 7 centimeter is made to make a ball bearing of the radius of 1 mm. So find the number of ball bearing produced. Okay, so basically, okay, right now I have a big sphere. So I want to melt it, and then it will become a loss of the small sphere here. Okay, so right now, I want to know what I want to do, because they asked me to find a number of ball, yeah, which is how many n will be n number of small ball here, or small sphere here. Okay, so what I will do is the sphere, we know the formula, right? 4/3 pi r cubed. This is the volume of the sphere here. So I will know the largest of volume divided by smaller of the volume, which is the small ball here. I can get the number, how many it have, right? So basically, if it melt down, right, I can actually get the n multiply volume of the small, isn't it? So like if n is 10, basically it means it can melt down into the 10 small ball like this. So in order, but right now I want to find n, isn't it? So this is the reason why I will move this one to the other side. Okay, but this one I guess a lot of you know about this. But then another tricky part is, one is centimeter, the other one is millimeter. So this is another thing you must be very careful when you're doing these questions. Okay, so yeah, so I will just do like 4/3 pi r is 7 cube. But this is, after I multiply this one, I get cm cube, right? If cm cube go into the mm cube, you need to multiply 10 power of 3. Because cm go to mm, you multiply 10, right? Cm square to mm square, you multiply 10 square. If cm cube go to mm cube, you multiply 10 cube, which is 1000. Alright, over. Now everything changed to mm already. 1 cube. Okay, we'll get number of ball here. So this one 4/3 I cut. Pi and pi I cut. So basically, yeah, this is my answer then. So my answer should be 7 power of 3 multiply 1000 divided by 1 cube, right? So you can just ignore it. Alright, so yeah, this one, if you want to change it into the standard form, yeah, you can ask the calculator to do for you. But this one is actually quite obvious. It's basically the B here. Okay, so yeah, some students might not understand that. Example, I give you some example. Let's say 2 cm square. Yeah, so this one will equals to how many mm square? So this one, yeah, so it's square, right? This is square, right? So cm to mm is times 10, right? Then you times 10 square. So it will become 200 mm square. If you not believe me, okay, let's see what happens like this. If this is in order to get 2 cm square, right? Let's say this is 2 cm multiply 1 cm. So the area is 2 cm square, right? So if I change it into the mm, 2 cm to, it will become 20 mm, isn't it? 1 cm will become 10 mm, right? So therefore this area is 20 times 10 is 200 mm square, isn't it? Yeah, so same idea go to the volume, right? Because this one, a lot of students would just think cm cube go to mm cube. It just multiply 10, which is wrong. Yeah, sometimes even the question want to be more challenging. It can be km cube. As you go to mm cube, then you will multiply 1000 cube. Yeah, which is about 90. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure why I spend so much time over here, but I just want to make sure next time exam coming out something like this, you know how to do. Okay, it's very important. Alright, then the next one is the base number. These are different base number like this. So okay, so what I want to do is I will want to do 18 minus 5 power of 8. 5 base 8 equals to p base 2. Okay, so basically I just swap around. So if you're not sure about what is this 5 base 8 here, you can just go to the base 8. You want to change to the base 10. This 5 base 8 basically is just 5. Okay, so so this is p2 equals to 18 minus 5, which is 13. So yeah, this one is base 2, right? So yeah, so what I want to do is I go to the menu, I go to the base number. So I have base 10, which is 13. Right now I want to change this 13 into the base 2. Then I go for the binary. Do you see BIN here? Blue color one. So I click the binary. I should have the answer, which is 1101. So which is B here. Okay, just in case some students do not know why 5 power of 5 base 8 is 5 also. Yeah, you can go to the OCT, which is a base 8 here. You type 5 into here. You are getting back the 5. Do you see? You are getting back the 5 because it is not more than 8. It's base 8, right? Yeah. If like you have double digit, then you must be very careful. You want to change it into the base 10. Yeah. Or else it's like less than 5. You can just take like it's base 5. So if you want me to use a rule, let's say I'm trying to make you understand. Let's say I have 1, 2, 3 base 8. The last digit is multiply 8 power of 0, right? This is 8 power of 1. This is 8 power of 2 here. So therefore, the first digit always multiply 8 power of 0. 8 power of 0 is 1. So therefore, 3 multiply 1, I'm getting back the 3, right? This is the reason why this only one digit. So this one actually 5 multiply 8 power of 0. So you are getting back the 5 because 8 power of 0 is 1. Okay, so like this one, you're actually getting like 64 plus 2 times 8 plus 3. So it's about 16. 16 will be 80, should be 83. Then I type 1, 2, 3, base 8 here. If I want to change it into the base 10, should be 83. Do you see that? Yeah, this is how you solve the base number. Alright, for base 2, you can just use the calculator lah. No need to do manually. So you just go to the base number, choose for BIN, base 2, then you insert this one lah. 101101 plus 111. Okay, so you should have the answer straight away, which is 110100. Yeah, so which is boy. Okay, so yeah, you want to do manually, you just need to understand like 1 plus 1 equals to 10 for base 2. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit tricky, but if you get it, then it should be fine. Okay, so far, is there any part you don't understand? So when is the MF Masterclass? The MF Masterclass will be on Saturday. Yeah, which is 26, right? Yeah, Saturday class will remain the same, 8 to 10. If you join the MF Masterclass already, yeah, make sure you come on Saturdays. Alright, so okay, now it's regular octagon. Octagon means you have how many sides? You have 8 sides, right? Regular means what? Regular means each of the side will be same length and they will have the same interior angle. Basically mean this angle and this angle and this angle, all the angle will be the same lah. And then all the side will be the same as well. This is the reason why the regular is a very important word here. Okay, now I want to find how many angle we have inside. So for polygon, the formula is n minus 2 times 180. This is find the total angle of the polygon. If I want to find interior angle, I will divide n again. Okay, so right now, I have 8 sides, isn't it? So 8 minus 2. And then I multiply 180. Okay, and then I divided by 8. So each of the angle will be 135. So 135 each. Okay, so if you understand 135 each, then at least you know this one will be 45. If this is 135, the other side should be 360 minus 135, isn't it? This is 225. So here will be another 45, because beside here is 135. Then we can find the 3x by using 360 minus 45 minus 45 minus 135. So, oh sorry, why minus 135? My bad. Minus 225. So this is 45 degree equals to 3x. So x will be 15 degree. Okay. Then now I want to find y as well. So what I will do right now is, okay, I know this is 90 degree. Alright, so then you need to understand about this line. This line is a diagonal. So basically it's just like he cut the octagon into half. Do you see that? So basically if the whole angle here, this line itself actually like separate them into half here. So therefore this angle here will be 135 divided by 2. So which is 67.5. Then I can find y, which is 180 minus the answer just now, minus 90 degree. then I get 22.5. So y will be 22.5, x will be 15, you plus together 37.5. Answer will be A. Right, sorry I'm late. No problem, now only like question 6, we still have 34 questions to go. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, this one they tell me is the same length, RQ or same length with RP. So basically same length means what? This is isosceles triangle. So therefore here will be 57 as well. Then here will be 180 minus double of 57. Should be 66. Alright, this is 66. So the opposite angle will be always the same. When the opposite angle is formed by two lines, will be always the same. Then you want to find M is very easy. 360 minus 66 minus 93 minus 122. You realize whenever I always use back the answer before. So you see when I type the calculator, you always will see is A and S. So if I straight away type A and S in my calculator, yeah, I actually using back my previous answer. You have the A and S at the bottom here. Yeah, you should be able to see a and S here, right? This one. Yeah. Yeah, then I get the answer, 79. Answer will be C. Okay, it's very easy. Alright, for like two circle kind of questions, right? There's something you need to know, which is common tangent. Common tangent means what? If you have a line, you have two circles. Actually, you touch this line at one point, and then they share the same tangent line. This is called common tangent. Common tangent have something you need to always remember it. From the tangent point to the center. O, it will be always 90 degrees here. So if this one have a center, it will be always 90 degrees. Okay, this is first idea about tangent. And then we have another idea about tangent, which is whenever you have a triangle, one of the point is the tangent, then we know that this angle will same with the opposite angle, and this angle will same with the opposite angle. Alright, this is two tangent thing you will learn in modern math here. Okay, so if by understanding that, I know this is center point P, both of these will be the same because they are the radius, isn't it? Yeah, they are R, so definitely they have the same length. So therefore, this angle here and this angle here will be same, so which is 35 each. Okay, 180 minus 110 and then divided by 2. Alright, like what I say, center point to tangent point will be 90, right? So the whole thing will be 90. This is 35. Then I already know my x, which is 90 minus 35. And then which is 55 degrees here. Alright, now I find the x. Then I want to find the y here. If this is 90 degrees, and since these two lines is a parallel line, this one will be 70. Because for any interior angle, when this two is the parallel, this is A, this is B, A plus B will be always 180. So yeah, so therefore 110 plus this one must be 180, so this one will be 70. This is double angle, so this one is half of 70, so which is 35. Okay, so 35 plus 55 we have 90 degrees. Okay, so yeah, so this one you kind of need to know some circle theorem. Yeah, if you know, then yeah, it should be good. Yeah, so Elvin, if you have anything, yeah, you feel free to ask me, no problem. So I don't know how to get the answer PTS for question 6. What? Question 6? PTS. Oh, how to get this angle? Okay. Let me just draw a hexagon for you. No, I draw a octagon for you. Okay, it's not like very perfect. Okay, but if I cut this octagon into the half like this, so what happened is, because this whole angle here is 135. So you just imagine this is 135, right? If this 135, I cut it into the half here, obviously you know that one will be 67.5, right? The other one will be 67.5 because I actually cut it into the half like that. This is the reason why I will have a 67.5 here. I have another 67.5 here. And then plus another 45, you get 180 lah. So this is the reason why I will get 67.5. Okay. Question, when will you doing October, November 2020 IGCSE MF paper? Recently I will not do any IGCSE paper because recently the SPM exam is just on the February next year. So I like this few months I will focus on SPM only. Alright, so okay, let me move on to other question if you understand. Okay. Rotation. So for rotation question, right, is the first thing I want to make sure is which one will be the object and which one will be the image. So the question say Q is the image of P. That means this is image, this is object. Because different, if I swap become P is the image, right, then I will get a totally different answer. So you must know about which one is image and which one will be the object. So if P go to Q, so first thing is I know it's definitely rotate anti-clockwise, isn't it? So whichever I see the clockwise, I know it's a wrong one because it must be anti-clockwise. Clockwise is wrong. Alright, then the pattern that rotate, right, definitely is 90 degree, right? So 180 will be wrong. So 90 degree, answer is M. Because for this one, I don't even need to know where's the center point because I can just like cancel the wrong one. Okay, but how do I know this one actually rotate 90 degree? Normally I will see a horizontal line is easier. So like this one, if I seeing this line, so I have this line like this. And then this line after rotation, it become like this. So you can see the pattern is 90 degree, isn't it? From this to the other way is basically 90 degree. My IGCSE trial is in late January, isn't it? I thought the IGCSE trial. Oh, why is late January? Because normally the October, November one already passed, and then May, June one haven't come, right? Your late January is unless you are from India, because the India student is the February and March paper. One U60 Paris Chari Pusat. I don't think you need to use 60 degree to find the center. How to know it's anti-clockwise? You see where is rotate. So yeah, this is the reason why I say you need to know is rotate which direction. Because right now we always need to rotate from image object go to the image, right? So it will be like this. Because image on the other side, maybe you can argue, is it possible he rotate clockwise? Okay, if you rotate clockwise, right, because you do not have more than 180, so if this one rotate clockwise, right, you should know, the shape will actually look like this, isn't it? Yeah, this line will come down. This you will have a triangle look like this, isn't it? If you rotate clockwise. So this one definitely is rotate anti-clockwise because the shape is not the same anymore. Okay, how to find the center? Okay, this one it will be a little bit tricky if you want to find the center, but definitely I will teach you how to find the center. But this one is given, then it's quite good for me to find the center. Okay, when we say 90 degree, right, basically we choose the same point for object and image. Okay, this is both of these points will be the same point, isn't it? So you can see that from M here, there will be a 90 degree. Do you see? There are the 90 degree. And then I can choose other point. Let's say I choose this point, far a bit one. So if I try to connecting this point and this point over here, you realize it's 90 degree as well. Alright, and then definitely I can choose the last point to show you. Let's say I choose this point and this point. You can realize it's 90 degree as well. Alright, some of you might argue, so how do you know it's 90 degree? Maybe it's 80 or maybe it's 75. Okay, actually quite easy to see. If you go to watch my rotation video in my YouTube channel, you should be able to understand one of the method is, let's say I want to choose this point. What I will do is I will draw a rectangle for it. And this rectangle is something like 6 times 3, right? So if you see carefully, this rectangle itself is 6 multiplied 3, right? Because I have 6 columns here. I have 3 columns here. So if I draw a line like this, basically I'm drawing a line which is cut the 6 tree into the half, isn't it? So basically, if I want to get a perfectly 90 degree, I will need to have another rectangle also is 6 and 3, and I cut them into the half like this. Then this one definitely is 90 degree. Okay, so you can see here, if I draw I use different color lah, maybe. Yeah, I use different color. It's easier for you to see. Draw blue color. Okay, so let's say it's so hard to draw perfectly. Okay, so let's say I want to draw this one to the center, because I'm getting this point very far away one. Of course, if I choose the point nearer to the center, then it will be smaller. So you can see this is 3, right? Here will be 6. So 2, 4, 6, right? So I cut it into the half. Then here will be 90 degree. Alright, so yeah, this is one of the way of getting the center point, because this one center point it gives you. But let's say in the exam it doesn't give you the center point, then it will be another pattern. Okay, so that method is something like this. You for one point connect to another point, which is this one is maybe for object, this one for image. Must be the same point. You cannot simply connect. So you're connecting them, and then you need to draw a perpendicular bisector line, which will cut the connecting point into the half. We're passing through the center and form a 90 degree. This is the reason why we call perpendicular line. And in order to find the center point for 90 degree, you need to have double of this perpendicular bisector line. Yeah, this one, if you have the compass, then it will be good. If you don't have the compass, then it will be a bit troublesome. But I can roughly tell you how to do. Okay, let's say I'm connecting this point to this point. If I want to draw a perpendicular bisector line, basically I will have a line which will cutting through the middle. We will cutting through the middle, and it will be make this one into the half and passing through the middle 90 degree. Okay, this one is one of my perpendicular bisector line. And then in order to get another one, then I want to connect another point as well. So let's say I'm connecting this point to this point, because it's very easy. This is horizontal line, isn't it? So if I'm connecting them, I count how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the middle will be at 5 here. So this line will be, if I do this line will be my another perpendicular bisector line. So this is perpendicular bisector line. So you can see both perpendicular bisector line intersect at M, isn't it? So M will be the center point of this method. Can only use on 90 degree, no matter clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can always use this method. So yeah, so I hope you understand. If you have the compass, you know how to draw perpendicular bisector, right? Yeah, you don't know, go to watch my previous video. Yeah, so this is how you find the center point for 90 degree. I hope it's helped. Let's move on. Yeah, because just now I still think like 1.5 hours is too much for 40 question. Now I regret I'm saying that, because like already like 40 minutes passed already. We're still in the question number 10. Yeah, I try my best. Okay, so under the enlargement, the areas of object is 64 and the area of image is 16. So find the area of another object when the area with an area of 80 under the same enlargement. Okay, so we know the formula, right? Area of image equals to k square multiply area of object. Alright, this is for enlargement formula. So since we know the image is 16, object is 64. It's given, right? So 16 divided by 64 equals to k square. So Yeah, which is 1 over 4. 16 over 64 is 1 over 4. Alright, then k will be 1 over 2. Yeah, definitely it can be positive, negative 1 over 2, but over here we just take the positive 1 over 2, which is you square root the 1 over 4, you get 1 over 2, okay? Then, now they say find the area of another object. So you want to find an object when image is 80. So image is 80, this is 1 over 2 square multiply object. So 80 equals to 1 over 4 times object. Object will be 360. 320. What's wrong with my math? Yep, so answer will be D here. Yeah, so when you do this kind of question, you must be very careful. Yeah, because I see a lot of you actually saying different answer. Yeah, so when you do that time, you kind of need to understand why is A or B here. Because the skew factor is basically is 1 over 2 and you need to square it, so this is a reason why you will get 1 over 4, then you multiply, yeah, you will get 320. Yeah, if you forget to square, then you will in trouble. Yeah, so yeah, so this is how we do it. Yeah, so basically just remember the formula. Like, if you know the answer, then it should be okay. If you don't know the answer, it might be a little bit struggle for you. I mean you do know the formula. Just remember, image equals to k will be a skew factor, square times object. So this one, you can copy it down. This is area of image. K will be skew factor. O will be area of object. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Will you do paper 2? Yes, I will do the paper 2 on next Thursday, which is next year. Next Thursday is next year already, right? Next Thursday is basically New Year Eve, right? Not yet. Yeah, not yet, next year. Alright, so okay, let's do this one. So UR equals to 2 over 5 RS. Whenever I see something like this, I prefer change them into fraction first. And then from fraction, I change them into a ratio. 2 ratio 5. So UR, where is my UR? My UR is ratio 2. Where is my RS? My RS is ratio 5. Okay. It doesn't seem in the proportion, but we just trust the information given, okay? UR is 2 over 5 of RS. Okay, so since he say like this, I just assume it is like that. Okay, so what I want to do right now is, I want to find the cos theta. So I want to solve this triangle first. So right now, I'm solving this triangle first. Yeah, I just love to coloring. Okay, so in order to solve this triangle, right, I will just use a Pythagoras. Okay, so in order to find U to S, it will be hypotenuse, right? It will be 16 square plus 12 square. Okay, so should be, this is 3, 4, should be 20, right? Square root of 16 square plus 12 square. Square is not, it's not cube. Why I writing cube here? Yeah, so this length is 20. So I think it's 2 and 3, isn't it? I think this question they give you wrong information because 20 cannot divide by 7. So I guess so let me change some information. R is the point on the US such that, yeah, I believe this one should be US equals to 2 over 5 RS. Okay, so yeah, then it make more sense to me. Okay, because yeah, this ratio look like 2, right? This one is not like a lot, so this one look like 3, then make more sense here. So yeah, change this one to S, or else you will not have any answer one. Of course, in the exam you will not simply change the answer. You will not simply change, but then yeah, I believe if you have any mistake, the teacher will tell you. But I guess this question might have that mistake based on my experience. Yeah, I might be wrong as well. Okay, so basically I trying to change into something like this. Sorry. This one will be UR equals to 2 over 5 US. Okay? UR over US is 2 over 5. UR ratio US is 2 ratio 5. Yeah, that is make more sense, right? Because right now we get the US equals to 20, right? So if this one equals to 20, you just sub the 20 into here. Then you can know UR basically is 2 over 5 times 20. UR will be, this is 4, will be 8 here. So basically, here will be 8 and 12. Alright, then I want to find this angle. So 6, 8 here will be 10. Okay, using the Pythagoras. So I want to borrow this angle to find the cos. When I'm borrowing the angle, I will do a theta prime. Okay, to indicate I borrow it. So if cos theta prime, it will be, cos is so ka tua, right? So ka tua. So cos will be adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is here, and hypotenuse will be the other side. So it will be 6 over 10. But then this angle is in the first quadrant, this angle at the second quadrant, right? From ash sugar to coffee, we know second quadrant cos will be negative. So therefore, is negative 6 over 10, which is negative 3 over 5. So the answer will be B. Yeah, UR equals to 2 over 5 US. This one, I'm change it myself. Because I think the question given you the wrong information. So this is the reason why I change it myself. Yeah, of course in the exam you cannot change the information given. But in this case, if I doesn't change it, it doesn't make sense and I couldn't get any answer. So this is the reason, is like based on my experience, I think some typing error there. So yeah, so this is the reason why I change it myself. Yeah, is there anything you want to ask me? This question usually I tempa. Don't tempa, please. Okay, okay, why is negative? Or want to understand why is negative, this is another challenging thing here. Okay, I try to tell you, let's say this is triangle. Because this is 90 degree already. Let's say I have a theta and I have an alpha. Okay, right now, we want to do some guessing here, which is, will theta equals to 90 degree or not? Is it possible theta equals to 90 degree? If I want to make the theta become maximum, become very, very, very big, extremely big, is it possible theta become 90 degree or not? Not possible, right? Because right angle triangle already have a 90 degree. If this theta is 90 degree, then you cannot form a triangle anymore. Because both 90 degree, how to form triangle? You can only form rectangle, isn't it? So therefore, I know theta must be less than 90 degree. Okay, this one you must agree first. Okay, if you agree this one already, since theta is less than 90 degree, then I know my alpha must be more than 90 degree, right? Because theta plus alpha will equals to 180, isn't it? So therefore, my alpha is more than 90 degree. So at the quadrant here, they tell you add sugar to coffee. This one is 0 to 90, which is we call first quadrant. 90 to 180 is second quadrant. 270, 360. So therefore, I know my alpha is 4 at this quadrant, because this angle, my alpha is more than 90 degree and less than 180, because both together is 180, isn't it? So you must fall in this quadrant. This quadrant S tell you what? S basically tell you only sine can be positive here. Basically means other than sine, cos and tangent, you will get negative. You might ask me, so what do you mean by negative and positive? Okay, I can show you. If I do the sine, I insert the angle, any value between 90 and 180, you see what happened. Let's say sine 120. You realize my answer is positive, right? Let's say I say, okay, sine 179. You realize my answer is positive, right? However, if I'm more than 180, 181, you realize my answer start to get negative. This is the reason why sine only get positive between 90 to 180. So therefore, how about cos? If cos I say, okay, cos 110, you realize it's negative, right? If I type cos 179, you realize it's negative, right? If I type cos 91, just slightly more than 90, you realize it's negative, right? So this is the reason why a second quadrant cos must be negative. So yeah, I know a lot of things you kind of need to understand if you are very weak in trigonometry, but it's not as hard as possible. So over here, because this theta is in second quadrant and they ask about cos theta, since the theta is in second quadrant, so I know it must have negative. So therefore, whenever I see the answer doesn't have negative, I know it's wrong already, because the answer must have negative. And then second thing student might ask me when I discuss this topic is, sir, how can you borrow the angle? Okay, whenever I want to borrow the angle, I want to make sure one condition, which is both angle plus together must be 180. Then I can borrow the angle. If you want to know why, I don't want to go too deep, but I can show you something like, let's say sine 30 degree, you get 1 over 2 or 0.5. But like what I say, if both angle plus together will be 180, right? That means I can insert any value plus 30 will get 181. So which is I try 150. You realize I getting back the same result as well. You might say, sir, maybe you memorize this information. Okay, let's say I try sine 20, 342. Then I try about sine 160. So I minus it, go to 160, and realize it's 342 as well. So whenever both angle plus together is 180, I can borrow. And some student might ask, why need to borrow? Because this angle itself, at the second quadrant itself, you can't easily form the triangle. Maybe you can argue, sir, I can add a line for P to U and still a triangle, right? But then this one is not the right angle triangle anymore. Then you cannot use SOHCAHTOA. You have to use the more complicated sine rule and cosine rule. So, clear? Yeah, because I want to make you understand. But actually, you can go to watch my complete cover trigonometry function video at my YouTube channel if you really very weak in trigo. Okay, then we go to the question 12 here. Okay, so you can understand, right? Yeah, very hard for me to explain something in few minutes time. Yeah, so because trigo is a very big topic, so you kind of need to understand a lot of things in order to master it. Okay, cool. Okay, then this one, you want to find the intersection point. Just remember, sine x and cos x, they always intersect at 45 degrees. Okay, so therefore m no need to think, I know it's 45 degrees. And you might ask me why again. Then you just type sine 45, you get 7071. Then you type cos 45, you get 7071. So therefore it means sine 45 will equals to the cos 45. Equal means what? This one means intersection. And how to get the next one, the intersect? Okay, this one is a little bit tricky. But if you understand about add sugar to coffee, right? Okay, you know at first quadrant, all positive. All positive, that means sine positive, cos also positive. But at the second quadrant, sine is positive, cos is negative. So therefore, then they can never meet one. This one, they can never meet. Okay, a third quadrant, tangent positive, sine negative, cos negative. Both negative, they will meet again. First quadrant, they will meet because both is positive. Third quadrant, they will meet again when both is negative. So what is this angle? This angle always will be 180 plus 45. Okay, this one you kind of memorize it or copy down a sum of your book. So which is 225. Okay, so yeah, n is 225. So they want n minus 2m, right? 225 minus double of 45. You get 135. Answer will be C. Okay. Yeah, or some of you can understand the graph, it will be better. But I see something like 270 minus 90. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, it's explain again, teacher. I don't understand. Okay, I teach you some trick here. I teach you some trick here. I'm not sure this trick work for you or not. Okay, this trick only work for modern math, because for MF, right, your sine and cos will have different amplitude and different period one. So, but I hope the modern math, they will not go too crazy. You go to a table, and then this one they ask about fx, you type sine x, and then cos x, gx, you type cos x. Basically, you want two graphs, right? Sine x and cos x. And then I want to start from 0. And then I want to end with 360, because here he end at 360. And then the step means the gap between here, I use 45. Okay, the gap use 45. Then I type enter. And then you want to find the part, you want to know the intercept, right? Sine and cos must have the same value. Do you see? At 45 degree here, fx and gx, this fx is sine x, gx will be cos x. They have the same value. That's why 45 is the intersection point. But you go to 135, they both also 7071, but one is positive and negative, means they doesn't meet. Okay, then you go down. You see 225, both of them will have the same value. Do you see that? So basically mean they meet again at 225. Then you come down. At 315, they doesn't meet, because one is positive, one is negative. Yeah. This is one of the way you can use by using the calculator. Can make the equation sine x equals to cos x. Yeah, can. But because modern math, they doesn't learn about tangent x is equals to sine x over cos x. Because this formula only for MF student. And I don't want to spend my energies to explain about why this will happen. Yeah, this is one of the way you can use if you wanted to, but I will just memorize this one. So sine and cos will meet at two angle only, 45 and 225. Memorize this one will make your life a lot easier. Alright, so let me move on to the next one. (270 minus 180 divide 2 is easier). Yeah, can say about that. Yeah, because some students will think, oh, this is 180, this is 270. And then because some students might ask, how do you know they will meet at the middle, exactly middle between 180 and 270? Then you need to explain why. Yeah, of course, yeah, you can say something like, I know it will always meet at the middle, but you want to know why, right? So this is the reason why I try to explain about why they meet over there. Because yeah, last time I also say, oh, you divide 2, because you divide them into the 4 different quartile. Then you just take one of it. But student will ask why, so you need to know why. Okay, I'm like too slow already, because has been 1 hour and I still in the question 13. So please let me move on. Okay, this one I would say is a little bit K-buts for this kind of question. Okay, so for this question, okay, because they ask about this plan and another plan at the denominator, another plan at the bottom. Okay, so you should be able to see both plans. This is what they're trying to say. Okay, so and then they want to find the angle between. So the angle between, I need to find all the shortest line. This is a bit tricky. So definitely I know the angle is between somewhere here. So you can use the corner one. You can say, oh, Q to W to V also can. Okay, why this one can? Because this angle itself is at the single plane. For the angle between, we never take from one plane cross to the other plane. So this is a bit tricky. So therefore, if I want to use the point N to point M, because since they are the middle point, right, I must use the K. So therefore, it's M, N, and K here. So it'll be M, N, and K. Alright, it's a bit messy. Let me draw again. So it'll be M, N, and K. So yeah, so basically this is the angle we're trying to find, which is MN and K. So yeah, the answer will be B. Okay, so yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard to see for this question. Yeah, you cannot say it's MWV. Why cannot say MWV? Because I see some students actually saying A, right? Because M to W is cross to the other side. Because you want to at the same plane. So that's mean if I draw a plane over here, I draw a plane exactly like that. Let me color my plane. Then you realize from M to W is basically, because W actually at the plane at the back there. The W is belong to this plane, right? QRWV. They are at the same different plane. So in order to find the angle between, right, you can never take the angle from one plane go to another plane. Yeah, this one need a bit of imagination. But I will tell you all the correct answer for this plane so that maybe it can help you understand better. So the first angle I can take is this one. If I want to use W, right, must be QWV. Or if I take the middle plane, right, must be M and K. If I can take the last plane here, which is PTU. Okay, basically first letter and last letter you can always swap among themselves. But then you cannot take any angle from one plane and then go to like cross to the other plane. Alright, this is something very important concept in this topic. Yeah, if you can understand this one, you will less likely to make mistake. Yeah, so I hope you understand. Let me move on. Yeah, I'm a bit slow here. Okay, we have some hexagon here, and then they will ask me to find the angle depression from M. From M basically means what? If this is M here, angle depression must be looking down. Must have this line. This line we call horizontal line. Okay, so must have the horizontal line and then look down depression. So I must from M here either look this direction or look the other direction. So my angle is either this angle or this angle only. Do you see that? So yeah, it's quite straightforward. So I guess is UMT. Do I have an answer? Yeah, yes. Answer is B. Because depression basically means look down. Okay, so answer should be PNU. PNU. Why is PN and U? What are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the question just now, right? No. The answer cannot be PNU. Because if you see carefully, P to N is cross to the other plane already. So you can see P is from this plane cross to the yellow color plane. So yeah, this is the reason why you cannot use it. Okay, so go to question 15. Find the distance in between or find the difference in distance between PQ and QR. So basically I want to find both. Alright, so I'm trying to take out all the information I have. Angle elevation S from Q. So basically S from Q will be 60 degree. So here will be 60 degree. Okay, so I should have a triangle like this. 14, PQ, 60. So I can find PQ easily later. Okay, then I want to have another triangle. Angle depression Q from T. Basically from T here, I look down to the Q is 35. If you write the 35 at the middle here, then you will got wrong. Because I said angle depression always need a horizontal line. Look down, this is 35. Okay, so therefore, because this line and ground will be parallel, right? So bottom will be 35 as well. So I have another smaller triangle, which is 35 here. This is A. This is QR. Okay, so right now I want to find PQ and QR by using a tangent. So because opposite and adjacent. So tangent 60 equals to O is 14 over PQ. So PQ is 14 over tangent 60. So 14 over tangent 60. So I have about 8.08. Okay, then this one I do the same thing. Tangent 35 equals to 8 over QR. So QR is 8 over tangent 35. So this one should be 11.43. So I use this answer minus 8.08 because I want to find the difference between them. Am I do any mistake here? Wait, because how come QR is still longer than PQ? It doesn't make sense to me. The angle depression Q from T is 35 degree. 35 is 35, right? This is 8. Because PQ, I mean, in my eyes, it seems longer. The angle elevation S from Q is 60 degree, correct? What? Then the angle depression Q from T is 35. Q from T is 35. Yeah. Then I circle B. Because it doesn't make sense here. Because QR is 11.43. This is 8.08. But maybe the question is not in skill here. So yeah, I don't know. But I guess all the elevation and depression angle will be good. Yeah, it's correct. So let me move on to the next one. Okay, bearing. This sentence is important. Point L lie due north of Q. Okay, so basically L is the north direction of Q. North direction of K. So basically north is here, right? So north will be here. So normally I have the north like this. I will add a north for every single point. Okay, so bearing M from K. So in order to find the bearing M from K, that means the angle must be at K here. So I will start from the north of the K, rotate the angle clockwise until I touch the line KM. Okay, north will be here, rotate clockwise until I touch the line KM. I stop. So this is the angle I'm trying to find. So I just need to know about this angle. This angle will be 180 minus 110 minus 42. So it's 28. So the angle outside will be 360 minus 28, which is 332. Answer will be C. Okay, so yeah, whenever you have the north, you kind of need to understand about that. Modern math, there are different feeling because for modern math, you need to understand a lot of things, like understand better one. But for MF, for me, it just apply formula, apply a lot of formula only. So I prefer to teach MF more than modern math, seriously. Like I need to explain how to find rotation point, how to rotate, how to enlarge and all that. Need a lot of imagination, not so much on calculation. But anyways, let's do about this one. Okay, so whenever I do this topic, remember one formula, a squared minus b squared will give you a plus b, a minus b. Yeah, they love about this formula in this topic. So 9 is basically a perfect square number. It's 3 square. So it's 3 square minus m square over 2m square multiply m over 3 plus m. M and m I cut first. So the top is exactly this formula, right? So this one I can explain become 3 minus m, 3 plus m. Okay, after I expand. So cancel it out. So I left a 3 minus m over 2m. 3 minus m over 2m, answer will be A here. Does it all north direction change when I see due north? Yeah, whenever the question gives you specific north direction, you must always follow the north direction given. Okay? Yeah, because normally for bearing, your north is not always facing the north direction, like so simple. They can face any weird direction, it doesn't matter. No, but normally they will tell you where's the north, either directly or indirectly. The bearing question here, yeah, some question doesn't, yeah, the hard one normally they will just give you a different position, and then from different position really, then they want you to understand the bearing by yourself, and then you kind of need to draw the triangle by yourself as well. Okay, now I have PQR 3 point on the earth, so Q is due north of P. So if Q due north of P, if it due north or due south, right? So basically mean they have the same longitude. Okay, later I explain about that. R20W, this is Q, this is R. Okay, since Q is due north of P, so that means Q will have the same longitudes. So it will be 20W. You can just copy, because they are at the same longitude, and we can do north and do south. The different latitude between P and Q is 40 degrees. So different latitude is something like this is center point, this is P, Q is due north of P, right? This is P, this is Q. They are in the north direction, isn't it? And then the angle between them is 40. Okay, so we know the formula. If you want to move between north and south, right, the distance formula is theta multiply 60. Alright, so the we don't need distance now. What am I doing? Okay, so this is 25s. 25s, you move 40 degrees to the top. Then you just imagine, what do you get? You get 15 north, right? Yeah, this is 15 north. Okay, so the different longitudes between Q and R is 50. So they have different longitude Q and R, basically mean they have the same latitude. 50N, 15N, you can just copy. And then the different longitude is 50. That means here, this is 20 west, right? I draw a line for 20 west. Difference is 50. I can go 50 degrees here, or I can go 50 degrees the other side. If I go to 50 degrees to the east, then I will have about 30 east. If I go to the west, then I will have about 70 west. So yeah, I trying to find the position R. Okay, so must be 15N and then 30E. So answer is A here. My teacher says skip like question 18 also can get A plus. Yeah, if you don't want to do Earth, you also can get A plus. But for me, Earth is a very easy question and I love it. Does this video will show again in YouTube? Yes. This video will upload to my channel like 1 hour after my live streaming normally. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, if you do not know how do I get all this angle, go to watch my basic tutorial about Earth, okay? Okay, with this kind of simple questions, I will just skip. You just do manually. T in terms of V are correct. Okay, this is algebra. Normally I skip as well, but then this one seems a bit interesting. Okay, I want to make T the subject, right? First thing, I swap place between both of these I swap place. 3 minus v I bring to the bottom. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I move the square to this side, so I will get 2 3 minus v square. Okay, so I will minus 2 3 minus v square equals to t. So r will minus, this one is basically which of the following expression t in terms of r and v? Yeah, must t in terms of them, right? Square both. 4 3 minus v square equals to t. So answer is D. Okay, so yeah, not too hard, right? Alright, so you go to some theme park, and then this is some price for adult and children. Adult is X, children is Y. 3 adult ticket, 3X. 2 children ticket, 2Y equals to 64. Express ticket of adult in terms, so they want X as a subject. So 3X equals to 64 minus 2Y. X equals to 64 minus 2Y over 3. 64 minus 2Y over 3. Indices. Okay. 512 is like 8 power of something. So let's try 8 power of 3 is 512, right? So yeah, this is 8 power of y equals to 8 power of 3 over 8 power of 2y. So 8 power of y divide means what? Minus at the power. So you can see this divide sign right now become minus. Okay, 2y I copy. So y equals to 3 minus 2y. 3y equals to 3. Y equals to 1. Okay, so quite straightforward. Number 20 is B because it's asking the step which is incorrect. They asked about incorrect. Oh my god, sorry about that. Oh yeah, they asked about accept, right? Express t in terms of r. Yeah, because the other for me is it doesn't express t in terms of others, or like that also considered correct. Yeah, I think this question has some bug. Okay. Let's see it. Okay, definitely if you want to choose the wrong one, this one is the wrong one. I mean, it's the wrong one. If you want to circle the wrong one, yeah, this one is the wrong one. All of this one actually is just following the step. But because A and C doesn't like express T in terms of other things. So because when we say express T, you want to make T as subject. So I don't know. But yeah, B is definitely wrong. Yeah, I definitely know about this, so you don't need worry. This is like simple algebra for me. Alright, find the maximum values of integer p. Okay, so we kind of need to solve both of them. 1 minus 2p less than 3. So 2p is 1 minus 3. So 2p is negative 2. So p is negative 1. So p is bigger than negative 1. Alright, then another one. This one is what? This one is 3p minus plus 5 less than 16. 11 over 3. Alright, so bigger than negative 1, we don't need to care about this one. Just tell you negative 2 cannot use only. And negative 1 also cannot use. Okay, but what I care about less than, because they ask about maximum value, so we pay attention at less than. 11 over 3, I want to know what is the integer nearest one. 3.6 something. So like p must be less than 3.7. So therefore the maximum value we can take is 3, because 4 is more than it already. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Which linear inequality represents the number line diagram 12? So yeah, you see this circle is empty one, so that means this one doesn't have equal. So if here have equal, wrong. Here have equal, wrong. And then this one is full dot, right? That means this one must have equal. This one doesn't have equal, wrong. So answer is C. Okay, we have some ratio about the ratio of pineapple Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is okay. 4, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so basically this one have 6 of it, this one have 4 of it. So that means you know this is 7. You have 7 pineapple and 5 pineapple. Each pineapple represented by 20. Find the total number. Okay. Yeah, quite easy, right? You plus all the ratio, then time 20 only. So total is 440. So yeah. Donkey. Alright, so this one they ask about state the Mona score. We look for the highest frequency, take the score value, which is 2. So answer is B here. Okay, so the mean is 10.5. So this one, okay. So you want to find the middle value, which is 1 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 3 here. So this one divide, you will get 8, 13, 18, 23. Okay, all this is x value. So mean basically is sum of fx over sum of f. This is x, this is f. So sum basically means you plus together, you multiply them, you plus together lah. So 12 plus 8x plus 39 plus 36 plus 23. I straight away multiply them. So the bottom you plus, you basically get about 6, 10. 10 plus x equals to 10.5. Then you will just solve this one. This is 105 plus 10.5x. And then here you just plus 12 plus 39 plus 36 plus 23. Yeah, equals to 110 plus ax. So simplify here, I get 5. So here is 2.5x. X equals to 2. Answer is A. So basically means it's like you multiply between x and f, and then you plus all of them, and then you divide by total frequency. Alright, so graph function. When x power of -1 basically mean 1 over 2x like that. Because x power of -1 mean 1 over x. So you just imagine that, yeah, so something like y equals to 1 over 2 multiply 1 over x, you will get 1 over 2x. Alright, so for this is reciprocal, and 1 is the positive value, so you will get these two sides. Answer is B. Okay, if this is -1, this one will be negative a over x. Okay, so this one will be a over x, and then yeah, maybe modulus it, or yeah, can be, yeah, I'm not like 100% sure about that equation. I don't want to simply give you the wrong equation. So yeah, this answer is B. Okay. Okay, X complement union Z. Okay, union is something very easy. Whenever you see union Z, right, must include everything of Z. So you can see this one doesn't include wrong. This one doesn't have Z, wrong. This one doesn't include Z, wrong. So the answer is here. When union Z, right, I don't care what you have in front there, but you must cover everything of Z. This is the purpose of union Z. Y equals to 1. Y equals to 1 over x squared, right? Yeah, should be. Yeah, 1 over x squared, the graph will be always above, right? Yeah. So, yeah, but I so long never touched about this one. This is something like this, right? This is -1 over x squared, right? Yeah, should be. Yeah, thanks for telling me that. Okay, now they want something like x intercept y complement, intersect z complement. So, okay, x intercept y complement first, outside of y. So x going to intersect outside of y, which is everything here. Yeah, everything here. And then intersect z complement. So I want to intersect outside of z. So I will intersect here, outside of z, right? So you want to find the area with two color. So which is B. Okay. Alright, they tell you P union Q is like this, will equals to outside of Q. So, okay, outside of Q is like this. Okay, so let me write down. So, outside of Q, we, not square. Q prime outside of Q is here, right? So, we is 7 plus 2x. So, P union Q, it will be holding like this, isn't it? So, yeah, I want to see the number. This is 10, say 17. 17 plus x. Alright, since they are equal, I'm going to solve them. So x equals to 10. Alright, then they ask about universal set, basically mean total. So I plus together. Here have 17. So the universal set will be 17 plus 3x, right? So it will be 47. Answer will be A. Okay. Let's move on to the 32 here. Okay, the equation of straight line passing through this point, and they ask me to find the point intercept of the straight line and x-axis. So they will ask about x-intercept. So this one, 0, right? Passing through this one, that basically mean negative 12 is a C. If you don't know, you can just substitute in. Like y equals to negative 12, negative 3x plus c. X is 0, right? So you still get c equals to negative 12. Okay? But normally I would just say c is negative 12. Okay, x-intercept means what? Y will equal to 0 because we x-axis. Okay, so remember, when any point at the x-axis, y will equal to 0. 0 equals to negative 3x minus 12. 3x equals to negative 12. X equals to negative 4. So the coordinate called negative 4, 0. Answer is C. Okay, so when you do this kind of straight line question, must be very careful. Alright, so another straight line questions. Find the equation of the straight line PQ. Okay, so I want to find the straight line PQ. Parallelogram means they are parallel already. Okay, since they are parallel, this line is parallel as well. So at least I have some information. This is something like 4y. But actually I can know the coordinate by seeing this one. This is 0, negative 2. And then it go to the 4, 0. So basically, if you see carefully, right, you should know he actually moved 4 unit here and then move 2 unit here. So I move 4 unit here, I move 2 unit here. So yeah, then I can know the value like this. This one will be 5. Okay, so right now I have the information to solve it already. So yeah, this is 0, 3, right? Y minus y over x minus x equals to my gradient. My gradient is 2 over 4, 1 over 2. Alright, so y equals to 1 over 2x plus 3. Answer is C. Okay, 1 over 2x plus 3. Alright, so let's move on to 34. Oops. Okay, they give us information. I change it into a ratio. Normally this is what I do. This is 2 over 1. So LM ratio KL equals to 2 ratio 1. So LM will be ratio 2, KL ratio 1. So you can see from here, this is moving 2 unit, right? So this one will need to moving 4 unit. So this one should be 4, 4. Alright, so they asked me to find the equation of the straight line that is parallel to JM and passing through P. JM is like this. So I can use the JM to find the gradient. And then I want to find another line is parallel to JM, but we're passing through the P here. So from JM, I can get the information here. This one should be -2, 0. So yeah, I use these 2 points to find the gradient. 4 plus 2 over 4 minus 0. This is 6 over 4, which is 3 over 2. So y equals to 3 over 2x plus c. Is P is the midpoint, right? Yeah, it's a midpoint. Then I have the coordinate of it, -2, 2. Okay, so -2, 2, right? So this is 2. 3 over 2, -2 plus c. Then I can get the c from here. C equals to 5. So yeah, y equals to 3 over 2x plus 5. Am I doing anything wrong here? 4. Yeah, my gradient is wrong. Why did you guys never tell me? Okay, but it's good. Okay, y minus y, 4 minus 2 over 4 minus -2. So it's 2 over 3. Okay, so yeah, not 2 over 3, it's 3. I mean it's 2 over 3, not 3 over 2. Okay, plus c. Then I sub in the value. 2 equals to 2 over 3, -2 plus c. Wow. Okay. C equals to 2 plus 4 over 3. C equals to 6, 10 over 3. So this equation is 10 over 3 here. I multiply 3 for whole equation. I get 3y equals to 2x plus 10. Answer is C. Okay, this question considered a little bit hard for straight line question because the straight line normally is quite easy. But yeah, this one is just a little bit hard here. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, so they say the probability of student take the German class is 2 over 3. So 2 over 7. So probability of German is 2 over 7. So what I want to do is, to get German is x number over total, right? Total should be 140 plus x. I mean 140 plus x equal to 2 over 7. So 7x equals to 280 plus 2x. 5x equals to 280. 280 divided by 5, you will get 56. X equals to 56. Find the total number of students. Yeah, basically they want to know the total. So it's 140 plus 56 is 196. Answer is A. Okay, you can read the question carefully. Yeah, this is how you do it. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, so team, you shoot the arrow to the board. Calculate the probability that the arrow hit outside of the board. Hit the board outside of the larger circle. Basically means hit here. Okay, so hit here. Probability of hitting. Yeah, outside of circle. Okay, just some short form. Yeah, at least you know where to hit. So I want to find an area outside of the circle. So I will use 14 square, which is 14 times 14 minus the circle. Circle, the radius is 7, isn't it? So minus the circle, which is pi. Pi is 22 over 7, right? 22 over 7 r square over total area 14 square. Okay, just do like this. Yeah, I can type everything together. 14 square minus this one I can simplify lah. 22 times 7 over 14 square. Okay, it's 3 over 14. So yep, the answer will be 3 over 14. Do we have answer for it? Yeah, B. 37. Okay, this one is a little bit hard for variation. So, okay, inject Ramli, you want to cover its living room with a tile in the shapes of rectangle. So the number of tile needed. So the tile needed will be varies inversely. That's mean K over length and width like this. So like 600 tile are needed So y divided by 14 square? Yeah, because the whole area of the circle is 14 times 14, right? So basically, what I'm doing here, in order to find the probability, right, I find the outside of the circle divided by total area of the board. Because the total area of the board, this one will be my sample space, right? Because my sample space must be the whole rectangle, isn't it? So this is the reason why I divided by 14 square. Okay, top I trying to find the red color zone. I mean, I don't use red color lah. I trying to find the green color zone. I try to find here. Okay, so this is the reason why I use the board 14 times 14 minus the circle to get the green color zone. Okay. So come back to this one. So right now I want to find K here. They tell me the 600 tau is U. This is 600 equals to K. And then the tau will be 0.2 times length and width, right? 0.2 times 0.1. So yeah, basically 600 going to multiply 0.2 times 0.1. Yeah, I just move everything to the other side. They multiply. So K is 12. So after I get the 12, I sub back to the T equation here. 12 here. Okay, so what I want to do next is, the question says they only use 200 tau, and then they ask you to, yeah, which of the measurement is correct. So yeah, if I use the 200 tau equals to 12 over length times width. So length over width is 12 over 200. So 12 divided by 200. So it's about 0.06. Then I want to see which of the answer here, if multiply already, I will get 0.06. So this is 0.08. Definitely wrong. 1.2 wrong. Wrong. Answer is B. Because this is only one, you will get 0.06. Okay, get it? Alright, this one is the equation. This is in the relationship. We change to equal, add a K on the top. Oh, K is always on the top of the fraction, so you don't need to worry. Take any number you want. Let's say I take this one. Y is 3, X is 1. So K will equals to 3, isn't it? I plug 3 back to my original equation. Then, now, I want to find the relation. So I don't see the direct answer. Maybe I multiply X, Y together equals to 3. So I got the answer is B here. Okay, so yeah, very easy. Okay, 39, they want me to find a Q. So 3Q will equals to 8, 10, 6, 12. This metric move to the other side, it will minus here. So what will happen is 8 minus 2 is about 6. 10 minus 4 is about 6. This one is 0. And then this one is minus, this one is 15. This is 3Q, right? If I move the 3 to the other side, it will become 1 over 3 multiply this one. So I will get 2205. So answer will be A. So the gradient for just now, the line, why did 4 minus 2 for y? Is it 4 minus 0? Okay, later we go back to that question. Let me finish the last one. Okay, so this one does not have inverse. Does not have inverse metric mean b squared minus 4ac. What am I doing? It means AD minus BC equals to 0. Teach too much MF already. Okay, so AD, this one, okay, this is ABCD. AD basically means 4 multiply 5, 20. Minus negative 40 equals to 0. So 0 plus 40 equals to 0. 40 equals to negative 20. T equals to negative 5. Alright, done. Alright, so then I go back to the question just now. The gradient for the line should 4 minus 0. Let's see. Go back to the line just now. Oh my god. Yahweh, should be 4 minus 0. Yeah, should be 4 minus 0. But eventually, I don't know how come I still got it correct. Yeah, because this one is 4 over 6, right? So simplified, you will get 2 over 3. But anyway, thanks for my my masterclass student to correct this one. Yeah, this is some carry mistake. Yeah, so yeah, because just now is 2/6, right? It should be 1/3. So I make a carry mistake just now. But anyways, yeah, sometimes do too fast, but yeah, make sure you do make the carry mistake like I do. Yes, that's all for the class today. Yeah, I supposedly today class is 1.5 hour, but seems like it's a bit hard to discuss the whole paper in 1.5 hour. So yeah, that's all for the public class today. So thanks for attending. We still have about 90 students. Yeah, join my live streaming until now. So yeah, enjoy your Christmas Eve, and yeah, tomorrow will be public holiday as well. So yeah, enjoy your Christmas as well. So I wish all of you Merry Christmas, and yeah, if you are not my masterclass student, yeah, we'll see you on the next Thursday, which is New Year Eve. So at that time only, I wish you Happy New Year, but not today since next Thursday we still have another class. So so yeah, see you guys around, and thanks for attending my class. Alright, so I will see you guys around in my YouTube channel. Bye bye. Okay. Oops. Okay, before I bye bye, still have one more question. Oh my god. Question 6. How do you get 90 degree? Question 6 have no 90 degree. Oh, why this is 90 degree? Because of for octagon, you cut like this. This one is 90 degree. This one is 45. Whenever this diagonal line is fixed already, this one is 90 degree. This is 45 because the total will be 135, right? So this is how I get 90 degree. Yeah, maybe just now do too fast. Forget to explain about this one. Alright, so yeah, please don't ask me any questions. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, if you have any question you don't understand, you can post at the comment below. I try my best to answer you about that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye. So are you gonna do 2020 MF trial paper? Yeah, I say many times 2020 paper I will discuss with my masterclass student first. After I finish discuss with them, if still have some paper I haven't discussed, then I will discuss to the public. Or else the public seminar I will just do 2019. Okay? Bye bye.